wall is one step thick, you can simply just walk. If a Roblox wall is one step thick, you can simply just walk around it. Walk around it. Walk around it. Walk around it.
Don't you have any other way of entertaining yourself that doesn't involve torturing people? Don't you have any other way of entertaining?
Get a little laugh, boy. So you're not down to clown. Well, I won't let that get me down. I'm your Jack's toy. Have a
Don't you have any other way?
I'm sorry, but it's not that kind of party.
Don't you have any other way of entertaining yourself that doesn't involve torturing people?
No.
Get your Jack's toy. Get a little laugh, boy. So you're not down to clown. Well, I won't let that get me down. I'm your Jack's toy. Have a little laugh, boy. I'd say I'm sorry, but it's not that kind of party.
Any other way of entertaining yourself that doesn't? Don't you have
Rainbow money, take whatever. Yes, I'm colorblind. It's that 1-800 hit my line. Rainbow money, take whatever. Yes, I'm colorblind.
play the games and just ignore the pains, 'cause all that remains is how you prime your brain. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best, because I know we're close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, 'cause all that remains. Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best, because I know we're close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, 'cause all that remains is how you prime your brain. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. This is how you prime your brain.
Our battle legendary, our fickle fraternizing, all warm inside my heart. Our battle legendary, our fickle fraternizing, all warm inside my heart. Until to us start, bang, 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 till I take you down, 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 down. I want you in the After
Let's go.
After all of the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and for love. There's no need to beg or bargain, because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last fight, 'cause all that I need is you. Is the way that this is gonna be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me? After all of the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and for love. There's no need to beg or bargain, because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last fight, 'cause all that I need is you. Is the way that this is gonna be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me?
Let's go.
After all of the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and not remove. There's no need to beg or bargain, because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last fight, 'cause all that I need is you. Is the way that this is gonna be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me?
Hagas lo que hagas, te cuesta menos en Harbor Freight.
After all
Hey babe, say
After all the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and I'm through. There's no need to beg or bargain, because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last bite, cause all that I need is you. It's the way that this is ought to be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me?
hey babe.
After all the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and I'm through. There's no need to beg or bargain, because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last bite, cause all that I need is you. It's the way that this is ought to be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me?
I'll be honest. Do a kid. Nice.
We in here!
Where are the
Get spec.
After all the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and I'm through. Just need to beg or bargain, because after all the days go by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last bite, 'cause all that I need is you. It's the way this is ought to be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me? And if I
So take a try.
Attention.
damn, Roger just pressing my piano. If you think that you can rap, try to keep up with the tempo.
Dear Mr. Douchebag, we all agree that you are a dumbass. Why can't you
Do the pro.
You ain't nothing but a broke.
Everybody say yippee yo and yippee yeah.
Do the. Attention.
So take
And if
oh my little baby boy, daddy, 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 oh my.
after all the wasted years, maybe get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and I'm through. There's no need to beg or bargain, because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last bite, cause all that I need is you. It's the way that this is ought to be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me?
Did you know that
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
After all of the wasted years, need to get a taste of your fear, need a little taste of your blood, then we can finally be one. You're everything that I've ever wanted, just a single bite and I'm through. There's no need to beg.
Allie, what would you trade me for this jumbo purple dumpling? Add.
This kid has the craziest Halloween costume you've ever seen. Because during his school's costume contest, all the trick-or-treating candy was on the line, so he did this.
This is a bunch of junk that I pulled out of my attic, and I thought it might be fun to go through some of these old toys that I made for myself as a kid. Starting with this first box of Star Wars ships, X-Wing. This was one of the
Because after all the days gone by, the grand design will never die. So give me one last bite, cause all that I need is you. It's the way that this is ought to be. You know that I love you, but did you ever love me?
I love nature, just not in my house. A rat. It's in the garage.
After all, we said yes. After all, we said
As long as I'm flying, I'm running the circle. After all the
Introducing.
after all, after all,
As a girl,
after all, they said yes, you got me to your feet. When it takes to get blood, then we find me one. Sing it out of the water, sing about now, girl.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, this is actually insane.
Is your mic good now?
I think.
After all. after all. Wasted years, you can taste your beer, blue tasting your blood, and we can finally be one. Not wanted, and single by the ground. Me, baby, parted, after all. The days gone by, and I quit inside. We'll never die, so give me one last bite. All I need is you, so my this is off to be. You know that I love you, whoever loves me.
The new Opera GX skins seem great, but the collab has a serious problem. Recently, Forsaken collabed with the gaming browser Opera GX, and you can earn exclusive rewards from claiming them daily. The skins themselves are really high quality. Each skin has a completely fresh model with just about everything customized. They have a pink and black aesthetic designed to
This man's daily job was to smooth out the wrinkled papers his boss threw away. Near the end of each workday, someone would come and collect those papers. Everyone kept their heads down and worked in silence. Ever since the man joined the company, he had never spoken to any of his coworkers. Jobs in this company were assigned according to age. The older you were, the higher the floor you worked on, and the more money you earned. But strangely, no one had ever been to the top floor, the 65th floor. No one knew what was there. The man had just completed his 18th year at the company. His floor had risen from the 25th to the 39th. One day, as he passed the boss's office, he saw the boss wearing a mask and frantically writing on paper. The man warmly waved hello, but the boss gave no response, so he quietly walked away. As usual, he ironed the wrinkles out of the papers. Like a machine, he no longer knew what the meaning of it all was. But that day, the coworker responsible for collecting papers accidentally dropped one. The man quickly picked it up and ran after him. He shouted loudly in the hallway, but the coworker acted as if he heard nothing, so the man ran straight into the coworker's office. What he saw shocked him. All the papers he had worked so hard to smooth out were being fed directly into a shredder. The man could not believe his eyes. He grabbed one sheet back to check. It was the exact paper he had just finished processing. Yet the coworker only smiled at him, as if everything were perfectly normal. The man was completely stunned. He wanted the truth, but no one would answer him. The only thing he received was a notice in his mailbox at home, informing him that he had been promoted from the 39th floor to the 40th. He angrily tore it to pieces, feeling nothing but endless sorrow. He pulled out his dusty old accordion, as if only music could calm his heart. The next morning, he stormed into the boss's office demanding answers. Unexpectedly, the boss said nothing, and simply promoted him to an even higher floor. The man could not accept it. He ripped the boss's mask off. To his surprise, behind the mask of that high-ranking boss was only a cowardly and weak man. The man asked nothing more and turned to leave. Before leaving, he threw the paper back into the boss's hands and stepped into the elevator. But at that moment, his curiosity about the 65th floor completely exploded. Gathering his courage, he pressed the button for the top floor. When the elevator doors opened, the man was horrified by what he saw. There were no high salaries and no promotion opportunities. There was only a disposal system designed to eliminate people who had lost the ability to work, like throwing away trash. He immediately turned to run, but a mechanical arm suddenly shot into the elevator and tightly grabbed his necktie. At the last second, he repeatedly pressed the close door button. The elevator doors slammed shut and severed the mechanical arm. The man barely escaped. After everything he had experienced, he quit his job. He let go of the obsession in his heart. Now he sat on
my big, beautiful bow. My bow tells you how I feel. Small bow means Happy Betsy. But if I get hungry or scared, my bow starts to puff up. And the bigger it gets, the slower I get. And the slower I get, the grumpier I get. So please, feed Betsy before Betsy bites.
We have to go.
Shit, that sounds like me putting on an extra small and Hooter shorts. My question is, why is it so dirty? Did Shrek rub his meat cheeks on it? You know, if Thomas the Train ever busted one, this is what it'd sound like. How did this even happen? Are you cleaning after a kindergarten art class?
Oh, so soft.
Yeah, that's cool, but what the hell was this guy saying?
Oh, so soft.
Like, hey, yo?
Joy was supposed to make Riley happy forever. Instead, she made Riley kill her own father. So in this animation, Joy became obsessed with control. She grabbed the microphone, forced Riley to smile, forced Riley to laugh, forced psychopathic happiness on her, whether she wanted it or not. The other emotions tried to stop her, so she attacked them, and killed most of the emotions badly. But after that, I froze when I saw what happened next. Joy got control over Riley again, and this time she turned her into a demon, and Riley killed her own father. While Joy screamed, "Killing people has brought me joy!" And the interesting part was, Riley's mom took her to the doctor who killed the little demon Joy, and made Riley free. Hit like or this Joy is gonna control you as well. Joy was supposed to make Riley happy forever. Instead, she made Riley kill her own father. So in this animation, Joy became obsessed with control. She grabbed the microphone, forced Riley to smile, forced Riley to laugh, forced psychopathic happiness on her, whether she wanted it or not. The other emotions tried to stop her, so she attacked them, and killed most of the emotions badly. But after that, I froze when I saw what happened next. Joy got control over Riley again, and this time she turned her into a demon, and Riley killed her own father. While Joy screamed, "Killing people has brought me joy!" And the interesting part was, Riley's mom took her to the doctor who killed the little demon Joy, and made Riley free. Hit like or... This is the most cursed and disturbing Ben 10 animation you are ever going to see, because when the Omnitrix landed on Earth, it did not attach to his wrist. It directly attacked Ben's fate. This Slendy Bob killed and destroyed all of Bikini Bottom, but he was never an outsider. He was a parallel universe version of SpongeBob himself. Right now, ain't no way Ash emptied an entire shotgun into Pikachu. The reason was that when Pikachu got bitten by a real dog and got Pokemon rabies, he went completely insane and started losing his mind. Then this animation shows the hidden monster version of SpongeBob, Patrick, and even Squidward. It all started when Patrick turned into a monstrous... This is the most demonic and powerful version of Sonic ever, but he still got defeated by Eggman. So in this Boom Buster animation, Sonic appeared with bleeding eyes, calling himself a god and a demon. He demanded the Chaos Emerald and attacked like a complete monster. He destroyed robots, acted unstoppable, and shouted, "I am Sonic, demon of Sonic and a god!" But the most shocking thing is, even after all that power and fear, Eggman didn't run. He fought back, called him a faker, and still managed to escape with the emerald. And the worst part? The so-called god got completely embarrassed by a fat guy with robots. Sonic couldn't even finish him properly. Hit like if this demonic Andy threatened to destroy all his toys, just so he could force Woody to talk. So in this animation, Andy kept shouting, "Move for me!" When the toys didn't respond, he started destroying them one by one. Finally, Woody moved. He looked straight at Andy and spoke. But the line he said, no one could expect it. "Andy, you have cancer." Woody told him that when toys reveal themselves to humans, it means their owner is about to die. The same thing happened with Sid. He got cancer and moved to heaven. And the sad part is, Woody didn't want to do any of this. He was forced by Andy so much, and Andy also went to heaven. My whole childhood just got destroyed in one... This Pinocchio animation is enough to traumatize me forever, because he was never innocent. A man created Pinocchio with his own hands. Pinocchio looked at him and asked,
Do I look like a real boy, Papa?
Papa said, "One day you will become one." And then Pinocchio did something that made my whole childhood feel like a lie. He consumed his own papa's soul like a smoother Happy Meal. Hit like if Pinocchio just... This circle guy possessed Gumball's entire family and haunted them all. So this is the most unhygienic SpongeBob. Joy was supposed to make Riley happy forever. Instead, she made Riley...
Spectre is the most powerful entity in existence, but he's just a director who keeps getting bad takes. He can open portals, travel alternate realities, and take parts of a universe just to build his stage. Yet he can't get the tragic ending he wants. His perfect killer still stays attached to things, even with his influence. One is still triggered by the sound of moving water, forcing a bittersweet memory of a bond to surface, a bond with a survivor he still cares for to this day. He even has to physically obscure Jane's face for John because he knows his influence can't force John to kill the love of his life, even with his power combing through John's defunct code, forcing a fake act because he knows he will never get the true ending he wants. Spectre is the most... Arrowware is wild. Like, married a Canadian droid and having 2 kids wild. This is the guy who treats evil scary like a friend. Trust me, bro.
Why did Noob bring a ghost burger instead of a gun to Forsaken?
Most items are granted by Spectre, and he can take them away too.
Why does Veronica have V in her name?
It's a reference to the Miss TV hat Veronica is based on. She was originally designed as a news reporter, and this is what her semi-canon human looks like.
There's a place called Gubby Soap Company in Ireland.
Yeah, it's real. Started in 2019, and they even sell vegan soap.
Isn't Noli omnipotent?
Not really. His disappearance was caused by the Roblox system itself. The admins are more powerful than you think.
Have anyone seen my cat?
This guy ate your cat. Trust me, bro.
Why did Noob bring a ghost burger?
Arrowware is wild. Like, married a Canadian droid and having 2 kids wild. This is the guy who treats evil scary like a friend and lets a boulder live with him to do house chores and die of death. He's got a lot of friends too. Miso as the neighbor, and Devesto and Miquat as people he loves to tease with. Not surprising for a guy whose wife originally came to kill him though. Now he makes $84,000 a year happily killing civilians alongside his wife and daughter. And he did all of this while just being 2 fish in a tank. Trust me, bro.
Why did Noob bring a...
Who is this guy, hiding behind the tree in the lobby? This is Ben, previously known as Anomaly 08 in RA Archives. We don't know much, but he likes to stalk people. And he's been seen tearing apart a helper bot too. So did this guy have a history with the defunct bot we have in the lobby? Or is it something else entirely? He did dress up as Slenderman on Halloween though, so he might just end up as a Slenderman skin when he gets released. Who is this guy? Spec Ops Pack. It costs 300 Robux and you will get Soldier's Gambit Chance, who still looks cool even in black camo. An old but not weak furtive GI guest, stealth virtuoso 2-time, a pro you never even see coming, culinary commander Elliot serving food since the dawn of time, and Slaughter at Arm Slasher. Faceless and ready for battle. Did you know? Slasher watched Cool Killer movies and is actually a fan of him. Cool Kid treats everyone in the realm as a new friend, except John Doe. John Doe's "They're All Yours, Mr. Doe" is a reference to a well-known troll script used to scare people in games. The rotted body one by one got forced into still has its own life, and remembers a little of it too. That crown on Noli's head? He got it by scamming someone for it. And guess 666 will bite anything that tries to pet them. Anything. Did you know? These are some unexpected facts about the survivors. Noob owns a gun, and apparently used it once or twice. The tiny heads on 7 and 7's burger? Those are a kind of spider he adopted because he thought they were cool. Veronica has a built-in MP3 player. That's literally where the skate music comes from. And Shedletsky once entered a chicken contest on his way home with bright eyes, and won. These are... Let's take a picture. Ever wondered why Cool Kid's nightmare skin looks like this? Well, this skin is actually a reference to Cool Kid from the Robloxia Until Dawn. Apparently his real history of Gubby. Gubby is allegedly a redesign of the rabbit from Dream Game, created by Hamuna Miyaya and originally made for a Bear Alpha fan game, but it blew up. Games like Gubby World appeared, and then the creator of Gubby World tweeted about adding it as a dev killer in Forsaken, making Gubby the first animal killer in the game. Meanwhile, in Robloxiapedia, Gubby are literally fighting for their lives. Some guy named Ronnie Ginger discovered that Gubby meat is rich in iron and protein, and started the Gubby killing department. They're currently near extinction according to the Roblox Wildlife Federation. So Gubby walking around in Forsaken with a revolver? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. History of Gubby.
Yo, what's up?
Most YouTubers love their fans. Like, look at this kid. He made a video celebrating 1 subscriber.
Maybe I'm not getting through to you. It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity, am I? Put on your Sunday best, because I know we're close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's wrong. Put on your
Billionaire Burns' breakfast was an exquisite raisin. The wrinkles on its surface had been smoothed out, and a single grain of sugar was sprinkled on top.
Too sharp. You could cut me to ribbons. Really stoned.
Burns wanted to eat something that could really stick to his ribs. Homer just happened to walk by holding a hamburger. Burns immediately snatched the burger away from him. After examining it, he took the first bite of a hamburger in his life. He felt like he was on a date with a classy lady hamburger.
I'll never let go.
Burns fell in love with hamburgers, but Smithers was very worried because Burns' weight had doubled in a single day.
Triple.
After taking another bite of the burger, Burns' heart couldn't handle it anymore. Before dying, his final wish was to fire an employee who had just bought a house. Smithers rushed him to the hospital. Fortunately, Burns survived. He wanted to know how people would react after his death.
He's alive.
Burns became very sad after seeing the results. He worried that no one would mourn him after he died. Tears of nuclear radiation streamed down his face. Smithers told him not to give up.
No, I give up. Don't give up. I give up. Don't give up. I give up. Don't give up.
He had a way to extend Burns' life. The professor used plants to create the healthiest veggie burger imaginable. If they sold this burger, lots of people would end up liking Burns. Burns immediately began planning the burger chain's entire business model. He named the burger the Excellent Burger. Before the official grand opening, he selected the first customer to taste the Excellent Burger. That person was Lisa. She had tried every plant-based meat product on the market.
Phony bologna, knatwurst, faux foie gras, horned beaks on rye, and ghost beef.
Getting a good review from Lisa was not an easy task, but after taking one bite, she tasted something incredibly delicious.
It tastes great!
Lisa even felt this burger could save the world. She gave the rest of the burger to Homer.
Thank you.
You're letting me cut the line? Oh, thank you. I don't have to cook. I can finally teach Maggie to talk. Thank you. Thank you.
Just like that, Burns' burgers received unanimous praise. This was the moment he had dreamed of since childhood.
I do this picture of you hugging me, Mummy.
I don't like art that lies. Oh, and by the way, your father's dead.
Now the burger needed a spokesperson who was a lazy glutton. As soon as Homer heard that, he immediately handed over his business card. Burns chose him to become the face of the advertising campaign. Before filming started, Homer had to sign a contract. During the partnership, his public statements could only use specific company-approved words.
Phrases limited to, yes, vegan. I guarantee it.
Every word in the contract had 2 meanings. Homer wished he could turn into a fly just to see the genius who came up with those slogans.
My kid! Oh, I gotta put all these kids through garbage!
If Homer broke the contract, they would release hunting dogs to bite the parts of his body marked with tags. Homer signed the contract. He successfully filmed the commercial for the Excellent Burger. After watching it, Marge felt Homer needed a bigger pants size. She asked the smart assistant to look up extra large pants, but the voice assistant accidentally bought shares of Excellent Burger stock instead. Marge got angry and wanted to switch to Siri.
Siri, enabled. You sound like Alexa.
She checked the stock and discovered she had actually made $700. Marge planned to use the money to buy a floor scrubber.
Down $200. Up again. Down again.
The Excellent Burger business became extremely popular. As a result, Krusty's business suffered badly. Even personally trying to attract customers couldn't save his business. Bart was upset that his idol was failing. He wanted to stop Burns' business.
No, Burns is doing something good. Know it in my gut. Earth is on his side.
Billionaire Burns' breakfast.
What happened when your parents found out you were rich? My parents believed that inheritance money destroyed young people. After my grandmother left me $50,000 when I was 15, they put it in a trust I couldn't touch until 30. Every teenager who gets early money becomes a burnout, Mom would preach. They buy cars, party, drop out. We're protecting you from yourself. They made me sign papers, locked everything away, made me live like the money didn't exist. At 17, I worked at Subway for minimum wage while 50 grand sat in an account I couldn't touch. My friends thought I was crazy. Just petition the court, they'd say. But fighting my parents meant lawyers, family drama, maybe losing the money entirely in legal fees. That's when I discovered dropshipping. Started with $50 from my Subway check, buying phone cases from China, reselling them online. First month I made $200. Second month, $800. By senior year of high school, I was clearing $5,000 monthly while my parents thought I was studying in my room. I got creative with hiding it. Opened accounts at 3 different banks using my work address. Had packages delivered to my friend Sarah's house. Kept cash in tampon boxes, inside old textbooks, behind picture frames. My room looked like a normal teenager's, but it held $30,000 in various hiding spots. Why do you need new shoes? Mom would ask. Those still have soles. The Subway job doesn't pay enough for extras, Dad would add. Budget better. Meanwhile, I had enough to buy a car cash, but I kept taking the bus, kept wearing thrift store clothes, kept up the act. Everything changed the week before graduation. I came home early from school with a headache. Mom's car was in the driveway, but Dad's was gone. Normal for 2 p.m. But when I walked in, Mom was at the kitchen table with papers everywhere, crying. Mom? She tried to hide the papers, but I saw the header. Second notice, medical debt collection. It's nothing, she said, shoving them in a drawer. That night, I waited until they were asleep and went through that drawer. $186,000 in medical debt. From Dad's cancer treatment 2 years ago, they'd been paying minimums, juggling credit cards, drowning in interest. The papers showed they'd already taken a second mortgage, already emptied their retirement. The house was next, and there, at the bottom, was a legal document. They'd petitioned the court to access my grandmother's trust early, for education expenses, it said. But the real reason was clear. They were desperate. The next morning at breakfast, they acted normal. Dad talked about my college plans. Mom complained about grocery prices, both pretending we weren't months from bankruptcy. I need to tell you something, I said. They exchanged glances, probably thinking I was pregnant or dropping out. I went to my room and came back with everything. Bundles of cash from every hiding spot, bank statements, business records, all of it spread across the same table where Mom had cried yesterday. What is this? Dad's voice was barely a whisper. $73,000, I said. From my business. The one I've been running for 2 years while you thought I was studying. Mom picked up a bank statement with shaking hands. How? You work at Subway. I also run 3 online stores. I've incorporated. I pay taxes. I have an accountant. The silence stretched forever. We forbid you from working online, Dad finally said, but his voice had no conviction. You forbid me from touching money that was mine, I replied, while you went into debt paying for medical bills. While you protected me from becoming a burnout, you were burning out trying to stay afloat. Mom started crying again. We didn't want you to know. Parents are supposed to provide. I can pay it, I interrupted. The medical debt. I can pay it today. They stared at the money on the table. Their 18-year-old daughter had been secretly rich while they were secretly drowning. All because everyone was trying to protect everyone else. There's more, I said, pulling out my laptop. The business is worth about $400,000 if I sold it today. I had an offer last month. Dad put his head in his hands. We were so worried about money corrupting you, but you were building something while we were falling apart. We paid off the medical debt.
LEGO has a problem. LEGO's newest releases have so many horses. But that's not actually the problem. And while this set isn't my cup of tea, you gotta admit that's a great deal. The real problem lies in here. This nearly 1,400 piece set feeds our castle hunger with not only 1, but 2 new factions, and I think even a new shield mold? But if you scoot down just a bit, you're gonna see the most hideous creation in all the land.
Rude!
These horses are brick built. I thought maybe the pieces were important to the 2 other builds, but in at least 2 of the builds, they're still horses. Could this be an homage to the original castle horses? Or are they just trying to push that piece count and price? Let me know in the comments. LEGO has a We have an update on the LEGO eBay scam. I make custom LEGO minifigures and many different Marvel projects with
Large hot latte? Ugh! What? What happened? This isn't what I ordered. You didn't order a large hot latte? No. Then it's not your drink! How can you not see all the other people here waiting? I thought it was mine. So you ordered something similar then? I ordered small iced... That's not even close! Listening is complicated. You're getting decaf.
Alright guys, I just finished being killer. Who's gonna be the kill for the next round?
How about me?
No.
Alright.
How about me? No, you already been killer 6 times in a row before me.
Did you really have to kill him?
Wow, you're actually being nice to Noli for once.
Okay, well, at least I'm not the slowest killer in the game.
Bro, if you don't shut your...
You literally lost...
Hold up guys, where's Slasher? Well, Slasher actually did a pretty good job as killer for once. Anyways, who's gonna be the killer for the next round? Maybe I can. Nah, I don't want you getting looped like that one time again.
How about me?
No!
Alright, then you go.
Nah, I'm too lazy.
Of course you're lazy.
Alright, well, at least I don't have the longest wind-up in the game.
Bro, if you don't shut your...
Alright, bro, I just killed him. Why does it matter?
You're nobody special. You'll burn alive, just like the rest of them.
Yeah, this is why I don't have a turn anymore.
What about me? Oh, why again?
I just don't like him.
Maybe I... Barai. Wait, shouldn't you be burning from the sun right now? Wait, what? Wait, hold up, where's Slasher?
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, Sasha, you're staying here so you don't sneak up to be killer. Okay, this time I'm being killer since my rework dropped a few hours ago.
Oh, no. You haven't let me bin killer since I lost to Shaletsky that one time. You should at least let me or Cool Kid go. He hasn't gone since Noli arrived.
Man, I don't care. And like I said in the last part, at least I don't have the longest and one wind-up in the game.
We have the same wind-up, idiot.
We do?
Yeah? Literally a lot of people in the comments were mentioning that last part.
Oh, wait, how do you know that? I just want something to eat because I'm hungry.
Man, of course you're hungry.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like, look at you. Of course you want food.
Well, that's because you haven't given me anything to eat in weeks.
Because you need to go on a diet.
At least just give me one single fry. You haven't given me anything to eat in weeks. I'm starving.
No. Uh-oh.
Yo, what's up, Onyx?
Sure? Why are you here?
I came to visit because why not? Hopefully become the next round's killer.
Oh, okay then.
Anyways, can I be the next killer?
Oh, heck no. Go back to your killing line.
Okay, fine. But one more thing.
What?
I'm not even real.
What the?
1X, are you good? Who are you talking to?
I'm so confused. What the? Where did my gun go? Wait, no, you can talk.
To be honest, he deserved that.
Nope.
Oh, that's it.
Dodge. Well, since 1X is gone, I can finally be killed. Ugh, my goodness. Watch where you're going, Guess. Anyways, I'm a... Oh, come on!
Alright, guys.
Hey everyone! Today, we're going to summon Squamish. Thank you for the 40,000.
So my friends Ian, Rox, and Slurpee recently did a prank where they broke into my house and tried to stay the entire night without me knowing. So in order to get revenge on them, I'm going to do something diabolical that...
Good morning.
Morning, beautiful. How'd you sleep?
Terrible.
If you were playing TF2 around 2013, you might have encountered one of these. A TF2 series called Cult of Personality by Lone Wolf HBS. It starts with a blue medic from Turbine getting blamed and fired, finds a red engineer in Pyro, who also got dumped by their team, and together they start their own faction called OWN, Our World Now. Their whole thing is taking over red and blue territories while forcing mercenaries to either join them or get locked up. Surprisingly, they'll try their best not to kill and keep trying to convert them. The medic even had rules for the faction, and let's just say this cult really do have personalities. The series got 5 chapters, with the 6th one getting a trailer, but it was scrapped and never finished. If you were playing TF2 around 2013, you might have encountered one of these. A TF2 series called Cult of Personality by Lone Wolf.
We're the baddies. We're the baddies.
Okay, that'll be $2.
I only have a 50.
Okay. All right, have a nice day.
What about my change? I just gave you a 50.
Are you just not gonna tip me $48 for the work that I did?
No, I wasn't trying to tip you. Can I have my change?
Did you not read the store policy? No refunds. Get
out of here.
Fine. I don't even like the store anyways.
Men these days.
Jennifer, do you ever just think about how much better life could be if we weren't stuck in this 9 to 5?
Yeah, girl. We have so much more potential than people think.
You know, we could totally be singers.
Yeah, I bet we could sing better.
We're the baddies.
Hello? Huh? What do you want?
Can I buy this drink? I'm kind of thirsty.
Ugh, fine. That'll be $8.
Wow, that's very expensive.
Do you want the drink or not?
You know what? I'm still gonna buy it. Could you also put it in a bag for me?
There, happy?
Thank you.
God!
Help! Someone! Please! I'm burning! I'm burning! Jennifer, are you okay? You're seeming a bit, dramatic today.
I haven't had any time to sleep last night.
Oh my god, girl, why?
I kept trying to learn the California girls dance. 3, 2, 1, go! California girls. Oh, I'm gonna try that again. We gotta. No, I'm really. California girls.
Double morons. Oh, wow. Fish paste.
Stand ready for my orders.
Let me guess, Tiny. A small salad?
I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart. How's that sound?
We serve food here, sir.
You were given more leeway than most, and yet
This is a load of
barnacles. Filtrum Empire. The Empire anticipated your resistance, which is why...
Wake me up when I care.
Are you crazy? Pathetic. It's not often I get to cut loose like this. Usually there are so many mission parameters, so many things not to destroy. This has been an immense joy.
Thanks for the tip.